Well, I have been receiving questions from constituents regarding this issue, and those of you that have been paying attention know that there's been a consultation going on by the Department of Transportation. So when we look at 22X and McLeod Trail, we right now have a two-lane bridge there. So the future is we want that to be twinned, we want to have a clover leaf, and we want to get rid of that light. We want to know that we can free flow with our traffic and someday eventually hook up to a very robust ring road system. And so those consultations have completed for now. I, as your MLA's commitment to you, is my focus is to make sure and ensure that we get that roadway and that bridge twinned, and that we have the opportunity or ability to make sure that traffic continues to move smoothly in the south end of the city. One of the issues that for sure I have been hearing concerns over has been the new drinking driving legislation in the province of Alberta. And so I just wanted to take a moment with constituents to say that the number one gift that we give to each other is when we respect the fact that we would never want to hurt anyone. And so I begin there as this idea that, you know, I would never want to impact your family and you would never want to impact my family. And so I think that the message here is that we would drink responsibly, and that we would also not mix the two as much as possible. And that we would always have a plan that would say, if I'm drinking tonight, how and what are the options for me that would prevent me ever taking a life or being involved in an accident. And so I just want constituents to know that I will be placing on my website information that helps you understand where you're legally and legally not impaired, so that you know and that you don't have any doubt in your mind. But mostly, let's give each other that gift. Let's make sure that we're never responsible for the death of somebody else's family member, or never have to see one of our family members be involved in an accident that is completely preventable. So I've been asked the personal question, what am I reading right now? I'm a ferocious reader. I read all the time. Obviously the first thing I read in the morning is the Calgary-Herald to hear how it's going. But on my list on my bedside right now, I have had a few of Malcolm Gladwell's books, and so I've been told that I should read Outliers this year, so I'm looking at that one. And as far as other things, I'm spending a fair bit of time looking and reading some of the vignettes from the Calgary Stampede. As you know, it's their 100th birthday this year, and we're going to see a lot of that wonderful material around the province as we get to look back and reflect on our roots and where we've come from. And it's going to be a fabulous celebration this July.